Youth, the period between childhood and adult age, that gap in between life free with no responsibility and life full of work with expectations. That gap is where I'm currently at. I'm 15 and living between childhood and adulthood. I'm blindly learning the world, recklessly exploring its abounding opportunities, feeling the highs of euphoria and bliss, adventuring endlessly, my being unstoppable. Life pulsing through my veins, giving me a newfound courage to push onward in my quest for pure elation. I have come to the realization that I, Hannah Herrera, never want to grow up. I want to be in my youth forever because responsibility scares me and stress cripples me, so the thing I yearn to be is young. I want to dance, scream, dream, eat, jump, laugh, love, cry, and live forever in this gap, never reaching a point where my skin wrinkles and my eyes lose their fire. One could call this gap in life the teenage years, where bad decisions are made and people live freely, never worrying if their actions will have consequences, living in each moment as if present there in that second for 1,000 years. Time seems to slow down when one is present in the now, realizing that this now will never exist this exact way ever again. The people you are with will never look the exact same because passing time means growing up, which means changing even if you don't want to. Some days I just want to relish in the joy that the sun is setting in the most beautiful pink and I don't have to wake up early the next day because it's the weekend. The weekend is for the young to sway to music and eat pizza while laughing with friends. In those moments where the only sounds to be heard are the laughs of one's truest friends resounding in the air, I love to pause. I pause whatever is chaotically bouncing around in my brain and I think about the happiness that is present in that moment. And I laugh with the most joy and love for living that I can muster. Because here in this moment I truly feel happy, and this high is better than any drug in the world. The weekend is for sleepovers, where no secrets are ever left without revealing. Adrenaline beating through veins, encouraging crazy actions, never thinking twice about what will be done. Teenage brains clouded with love and outlandish ideas of skinny dipping and sneaking out, ideas of discovering abandoned buildings and getting tattoos, young eyes piercing another's soul with an intensity that only young lovers can create. It is the days where I'm laughing until I'm wheezing, screaming until I'm voiceless, dancing until my legs don't work, and loving until I can give no more of myself, that I truly begin to find myself in the hazy mystery that is being a teenager. Sometimes we need to learn by experience and pain, and our stubbornness brings just that. Yet in that pain I find beauty, because without knowing it, we're growing up, growing closer to old age and wisdom and farther from immaturity and spontaneity. That is beautiful in itself, because even our fragile hearts can remain young while our minds grow wise. Being young is a lot like a sunset. It starts out light, with faint streaks of yellow and orange, all pleasant and easy. Then it takes off, shooting pinks and flares of lavender fill the sky, never considering where the blue sky will go, causing a ruckus, a chaos of color. Slowly the sunset grows older and older, fading down past the horizon line and out of sight, until all that is left is the dark sage whispers of the night, accompanied with the hope-filled stars that guide us onward. As I transform into the person I wish to be, some people will enter my life, and some will leave it. Each individual will have left their mark on my being, shaping me uniquely. The bonds created will never leave me because they are permanently embedded in who I am, and the memories never erased from the cavity of my brain. People are the sole reason I live. To be able to interact with another being with such positivity and joy is what makes this treacherous trip of life worth all the pain and anguish it brings. Slowly, without even knowing it, I will grow up and my youth will be a thing of the past, but I will at least be able to say that I lived testing the boundaries. I lived truly free. I still have many years left in my youth, and I will never stop relishing each moment I have in it as if it were my last, because one day I will be sitting on my porch, sipping tea, and I will have a realization. In my heart will fester a deep longing for life as it was before, my prime, the ages of 14 through 18, where I was capable of anything, discovering everything, and experiencing all things. Then, in that moment, on the porch, I will realize just how much I miss being young and careless.